name is Ann Parham. I'm an official 21-Day Fix coach, and I want to welcome you to our 21-Day Fix challenge group. For this challenge group, we're going to be combining the 21-Day Fix and the 21-Day Fix Extreme, so you'll get to experience both programs. If you are a seasoned 21-Day Fixer and you have jumped into the Extreme, it'll be great to have you in our group to kind of help the new 21-Day Fix members that we have join us. I have been doing the 21-Day Fix myself for the last year, and I have coached hundreds of people to very successful results with the 21-Day Fix. So I hope that you will find it is a very easy program to incorporate into your everyday life. And the beauty of it is you can kind of jump in and out of it whenever it's convenient for you. So 21-Day Fixers and 21-Day Fix Extremers, your programs are pretty similar as far as food guidelines go. The workouts will be a little bit different, so we'll kind of separate out for those. But food guidelines are pretty close to what the 21-Day Fix and the Extreme have for each other. The one thing with the 21-Day Fix Extreme is that you do have a countdown to competition meal plan, which will just completely lean you out and shred you out, which I am personally going to be doing for this round, just to kind of show you how it goes. So everyone has their workout programs. Since you purchased your programs from a Team Beachbody coach, you get the bonus workout. I always just suggest that you kind of mix that in when you find that you're kind of getting a little bored with the routine, or it seems like the routine's a little bit repetitious. You can always just switch one of those in, and then you have the extra ab workout that you can kind of fit in when you feel it's necessary with your program as well. We have both have eating plans, so the 21-Day Fix Extreme and the 21-Day Fix. I'm going to give you kind of some hints on how to use your meal plan or your nutrition plan. I have tabbed mine. I've tabbed both of them. So what I do is I put little sticky tabs on pages that I think that I'm going to be referencing frequently throughout my program. So I tab out the container section so I can quickly reference what foods go into what containers when I'm doing my meal prep. I have also, with the 21-Day Fix Extreme, there's a recipe section, so I tabbed that out. There's not a recipe section in the 21-Day Fix, so we'll kind of share so you can get a little bit of experience on both of those. And then when you're using the recipe plan, there's a little like legend up in the corner which tells you exactly which color containers work for that recipe. And then I have a snack section, and then the dressing section, I kind of tabbed that out. And then I also tabbed out the section where, the kind of tally sheets are, so I can just kind of quick reference those. Same thing goes with the regular 21-Day Fix. You have the container section, so I would tab that. I would tab out the recipes for seasoning mixes and dressings. And then there's also, if you want to tab out some of the things in the back on how to use, recipes with Shakeology, and there's some recipe kind of how to plan your day things in the back there. So definitely go through your book, mark, highlight, tab, dog ear corners, whatever you have to do to make sure that if you have places that you're going to frequently go to, you have them checked out. If there's a question that you have about the 21-Day Fix, or if you should or shouldn't eat something, I guarantee you the answer is going to be in this book. I just uploaded our eating plan, like food guide, that separates everything according to which colored containers that you need to measure it out in. So please make sure you print that off. Use those as grocery shopping lists. You do not have to eat everything that's on that list, but if it's not on the list, you're not allowed to eat it. So if there's a food on there that you just don't like, just don't eat it. That's fine. Just fill your container up with something else. The rule with the containers is you fill them to the top. You need to be able to put your lid on the top. And then I always say just make sure there's like not any big air hole gaps or anything. So I kind of stuff mine, and then I just put the lid on top to make sure it's good. And then what I do is I use these just for food prep day for measuring out my food, and then I transport these into like little Ziploc bags or other Tupperware containers to store in my refrigerator, so I can just grab and go as I need throughout the week. I'll show you meal prep tomorrow. A rule about containers and your caloric target and your plan. You cannot eliminate containers just because you don't feel like eating an extra green in a day, or you kind of run out of time, or you misplanned. Everything that's allocated for your specific calorie target must be consumed in that day. You can't sub out a yellow and add in an extra red, or sub out a green and add in an extra purple. These programs have been tested, and they work as advertised. So you want to follow your plan in both programs. Do not eliminate or add extra containers at, your own discretion. You just won't get the results that you're looking for. Give yourself 1 or 2 days to kind of even things out for yourself. This is a completely new way of eating and a completely new lifestyle system for you. So day 1 and day 2, you might feel a little bit awkward about what foods to eat when, and how to kind of plan it out and spread it out for your day. That's totally fine. We will try to help you as much as we can, but in no way is that a failure, as long as you're getting all your containers in a day. So just try to plan it out. Give yourself 1 or 2 days to kind of figure out what system works best for you. If you ordered the 21-day fix or the 21-day fix extreme kickstart program, you'll also have the 3-day refresh. My advice for the 3-day refresh is save it to the end and kind of use it as sort of your bring it home results. So I would save this for the end if you can. That would be day 19, 20, and 21. And for the 21-day fixers, this could replace your 3-day quick fix plan. So we'll get to that when we get to that point in our program. I will be doing the countdown to competition meal plan with the extreme. So I purchased some extra packets of Shakeology because that calls for 6 proteins in a day, and I personally don't want to eat 6 chicken breasts in a day. So I'm going to be using 2 Shakeology meals for my program. So I can I'll show you as we go along how you can kind of, push in and take out Shakeology to be a convenient tool for you. You'll want to make sure that you read your You'll Love What Shakeology Does For You book if you're new to Shakeology, so you understand how important this is going to be for your overall results, health-wise and nutrition-wise. Shakeology is that thing that's going to kind of bring everything together for you, bring your nutrient levels up where they need to be so that your body will be comfortable with letting go of weight and that you can create that physique that you're going to be working so hard to try to get. So make sure you read that. All of them have a start here guide, so make sure you go through that. It'll give you kind of the steps of what you need to do to get started. You will want to make sure you take before measurements, before pictures, and write down your goals for the 21 days. I also highly recommend you calendar out your 21 days in your calendar so that if anything's coming up in your social life or anything's coming up work-wise, travel-wise, you can plan that in your 21 days and you won't be kind of shocked or surprised about what you're supposed to do. I have coached people who travel for business, and we created a system that works on the road as well. So if you need that kind of help, just let me know and I can get you going there. You will need a resistance band if you are doing extreme. You can go to Target, Amazon, or I think there's a place on Beachbody. It's called fixextremeband.com, and you can kind of figure out which band's going to work best for you. So any place that you can get one conveniently and inexpensively, that's fine. You will want to make sure that you officially register as a Team Beachbody Challenge member with the program that you are doing. I did Body Beast, and I submitted my after results with the Beachbody Challenge, and I earned a spot on an infomercial that's currently airing. So Beachbody does use these results and your Beachbody Challenge transformation stories to help other people. And I also have a friend who just this summer won $25,000 for her transformation story. So, it's definitely worth it to go ahead and officially enter. You can store your before results right in teambeachbody.com, so it's super convenient. I say just do it, and we'll see what we can get out of that for you. And worst case scenario, you're going to get a free t-shirt. So what the heck, you'll get a free t-shirt that's either 21-day fix or extreme. Other thing we want to do before we get started is I always grocery shop on Sunday and I food prep on Sunday. Like I said, I will do a video tomorrow to kind of show that for you guys. You want to make sure your containers are set up, make sure you have plenty of plastic Ziploc baggies and plastic containers, maybe an insulated lunch bag, so if you have to take your stuff to work, you have a place that you can store it where it's going to stay cold and fresh for you. And then any questions that you have, please make sure that you address them in our private Facebook group so that everyone can benefit from the question that you have and the answer that is given to them. Make sure you have your Shakeology cup with you. The best way to utilize your Shakeology on the 21-day fix and the 21-day fix extreme is to just prepare it with water and ice, unless you're on the higher end of the calorie target. And then if you need to use almond milk as a source of getting rid of a carb for the day, then I say, definitely do that, but you get to do it twice a week only. I highly recommend downloading a 21 Day Fix app for your phone. That way you can kind of track your containers as you're going throughout the day, and it also helps you track your water intake. The first 2 or 3 days for new fixers, I'm gonna highly suggest that you use the paper tally sheets. And you can find those at teambeachbody.com, and I will also upload those in our group for you. Print them out and plan your day the night before. So you can kind of, plan your containers about every 2.5 hours apart throughout your day, and then that way you won't end up kind of being off at the end of your day. So print those for the first couple days. Give yourself about 3 days to kind of get this to sink in for you and to sink into your day. The first time I did it, I ended up finishing all my containers about 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I didn't stagger them outright. And so that was okay. I was just kind of hungry the rest of the night. So allow yourself a little wiggle room and a little, time to learn the system, and use your tally sheets to kind of plan your day out. That'll kind of help you get a system down a lot quicker. If you have any questions, definitely address them in the group. And I look forward to going through this 21-day experience with you. It is a very easy program to implement into your life, and the results that you get from this will be amazing. So thank you for trusting us with your health and fitness, and we look forward to taking this journey with you.